Hi Pisces, welcome to your January 2021 Oracle and Tarot reading. My name is Tessa. You're watching my channel. This is going to be a reading for Pisces Ascendants, okay? So if you're a Pisces rising or a Pisces Ascendant, I'm going to be talking about the current planetary transits that are in effect according to your natal chart, okay, and what areas of your life these transits are taking place in. And I'm going off the whole sign zodiac system, with Pisces being the starting point, okay? So Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising is taking place in your first house. So if you're a Pisces Sun or a Pisces Moon, there is a possibility that the tarot reading and the oracle reading could resonate for you, so you're more than welcome to stick around. The beginning of the video, though, is going to talk about the planetary transits that are taking place in the house of the Pisces Ascendant, in the different houses of the Pisces Ascendant, okay? So if that part seems a little confusing, you can, wait until the tarot portion comes. Otherwise, I definitely recommend checking your ascendant or rising sign and watching that video, or you could do both. And I did put a link in the description box below if you're not sure what your ascendant sign is, where you can check. It's a website where free natal charts can be generated, and it tells you all the information for your natal chart, okay? So definitely, do that if you're not sure what your ascendant sign is, okay? So the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to break down where the planets are currently in the moment. I am filming this still in 2020. It's December 30th right now, so we have 2 days left for 2021. But if you watch this like next week, that's fine too. So I'm going to talk about what's currently going on in the solar system, and then what is to come for January. What are the different areas of your life that some of the bigger energies are taking place in? And then when we're done with that, tarot and oracle, that is going to be the part that's going to bring up all the juicy stuff. That is the stuff that's a little bit more hidden, the things that we aren't aware of, different areas of our life that could become triggered or affected, that we, it could be like outside forces kind of provoking certain energies to come forth, like karmic energies, past life or repressed energies that take place in the subconscious and unconscious mind. So tarot and oracle helps out with that, just about like allowing, nothing to be like scared of or anything, but just allowing you to get to know yourself a little bit better and how you relate with yourself and the world. So this is really good in terms of seeing what areas of your life some of these energies are going to be unfolding in, and what areas are kind of like triggering certain things and how it's relating to other areas, okay? So I'm not going to get like too deep into the transits and what they mean. I'll just kind of give you a brief overview, and then we're going to get more focused in on the energies that are unfolding with the tarot. Okay, so currently, so the bigger energies that are happening is Capricorn and Aquarius, okay? So Capricorn, we have the sun currently in Capricorn, and this is in your 11th house of networking, social dynamics, and innovation. And then the Aquarius energy with the Saturn, Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius, that's kicking off this new era, this new age of air and mental, technology, intellectual kind of communication and expression. This is transiting your 12th house, okay? Your 12th house of spirituality, and your higher self, okay? Aquarius is very much an energy that represents your higher self, okay? About how you can put your creative talents, your spiritual gifts to use, so it can help, so it can unfold with the bigger picture, okay? Because this is very much, Pisces, your energy is very much kind of like that cosmic womb kind of energy. It's an accumulation, it's a mix of all these different energies, very creative, very spiritual, very much in line with like God's channel and all that Neptunian stuff, like psychic awareness, intuition, things like that. Like, you're in that rhythm. So Aquarius energy is kind of like the higher octave of, it's just like it connects you more with the world instead of you being more isolated with that energy and it connects you into a sense of purpose and how you can put that energy into good use, okay? So those are the bigger energies that are taking place over here, okay? And with Pluto in Capricorn, in your 11th house, there could definitely be some rebirth and transformation aspects in regards to how you network with other people and extend yourself on a more global scale. Okay, so currently we have the Sun in Capricorn in your 11th house. There's a full moon in Cancer right now as we speak. It's in your 5th house of creativity, children, and romance. So there could definitely be some deeper emotions and feelings that are kind of triggering your creativity right now, and also your sense of home life, like maybe childhood memories, things that you remembered from your childhood, good or bad. Whether it's good or bad, it can be channeled in a creative and a positive way. Mercury is in Capricorn in your 11th house. Venus is in Sagittarius in your 10th house of work, career, and social status. Mars is in Aries in your 2nd house of personal possessions, values, and financial security. Jupiter and Saturn are conjunct in Aquarius in your 12th house. Uranus is retrograde right now in Taurus in your 3rd house, so the energy is a little smooth right now, but towards the middle of January, it's going to become a little rough and unpredictable, and I'll explain that when we get into January. That's in your 3rd house of communication, friendship, and siblings. Neptune is in Pisces in your 1st house, so you could definitely feel extra in tune with that creative and spiritual energy, especially with this particular transit, because Neptune is in its home sign, which is your sign of Pisces. And then Pluto is in Capricorn in the 11th house. Now going into January, on January 6th, we have Mars entering Taurus in your 3rd house of personal, of communication, and friendship. So there could definitely be an extra surge of energy in this area, maybe wanting to reach out to a friend in terms of maybe collaborating on something. On January 8th, we have Mercury going into Aquarius in your 12th house and Venus entering Capricorn in your 11th house. So definitely some triggering of communication, especially if you do have a partner in your life or a lover, a triggering to communicate more of maybe these spiritual ideas, of some of these bigger picture kind of visions that are coming to you, like needing to talk about them. Maybe you're having dreams. You could start having really strong dreams around this time. January 13th, there's going to be a new moon in Capricorn in your 11th house. So some visions and intentions could start being set around this time. This is going to be a really potent energy. You might start to feel extra connected on a global scale. You might start to feel an extra sense of connection in a deeper way with humanity. Maybe more on a grounded level, but still, it's still going to be kind of intense. On January 14th, Uranus is going to go direct in Taurus in your 3rd house. So Uranus is the planet of revolution, of change, of unpredictability, sudden, like things just kind of happening unexpectedly. So, you know, maybe somebody a friend is going to pop up out of nowhere. Maybe somebody will ask for money. Like something could happen with a friend. Something could pop up out of nowhere and kind of like trigger you. You know, and it could revolve around money. It could revolve around finances. On January 19th, the sun is going to enter Aquarius in your 12th house of spirituality. So, it's gonna feel like a heightened, you might start to feel a larger spiritual journey at play here, instead of it just being you and your journey within your sense of spirituality. There could start to feel, once the sun enters Aquarius, you could start to feel like you're not just within your own channel, but you're part of a bigger channel, like a bigger network. And then we have the full moon in Leo.
Okay, okay, Nikki. Everything that's okay. What can you do? Okay, understand me? I know. I have to.
Oh my God.
Take it out. Understand? I have to. I'm sorry. I have to take it out because something in my heart that's just, you know.
Do you want to talk about this?
I don't know. What you have to talking about this?
It seems like you need to talk. It seems like you need to talk about this.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Can you just give me a minute? I'll come to your room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to stop my
I'm sorry that you just caught me and my grandmother in a moment, but I'm not pausing this video. Sorry. You're just going to be part of my life now, okay? You're part of my life. I'm in a vibe. I'm in a vibe, so it's okay. Like, as long as, like, the interruption doesn't bother you, you know, life, home life is always going to be more important, you know. So on January 28th, we have a full moon in Leo in your 6th house of daily routines. Daily routines, your health, and atmosphere. Okay, so things that you might suddenly feel an urge to start doing things around the house, some creative things, or you might suddenly feel an urge to, yeah, like maybe get creative with your everyday routines, something like that. And then January 30th, Mercury is going to go retrograde in Aquarius in your 12th house. So your ability to communicate more of your spiritual energy and visions that you have, maybe dreams that you have, it might become a little bit more restricted when Mercury goes retrograde. It might become a little confused or a little repressed. Okay, so let's get into the Oracle and the Tarot reading and kind of see what areas are really coming down here. Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair. So I see this as your home, okay? Currently where you're living, your home. Dragon's Lair does talk about like some potential warnings. You could become extra sensitive to energy that's around you, okay? Because when we're talking about the Dragon's Lair, we're talking about a place that we occupy that becomes the energy becomes more vivid, okay? It becomes maybe more creative, more vivid. You could start tapping into some energies. There could be some other beings from other realms trying to communicate with you. Okay, but this is also very creative energy. So if you're an artist, if you are a painter, a writer, an artist, I would definitely tap into that, take advantage of that, and really see what you can kind of like create and bring out with that creative energy. There is going to be like some darkness. It's not all going to be like love and light, but don't be afraid of the darkness, you know, don't be afraid of that. You know, there's going to be a sense of like needing to kind of like clear it out and kind of cleanse yourself. Yeah, cleaning house. Okay, there might also, you might start to feel an urge, especially with that full moon in Leo. I'm getting the feeling that like you're going to feel a strong urge to start cleaning your house, maybe like getting rid of some spirits that are looming around, some evil spirits, or just some energy that's, you know, making you feel a certain kind of way, getting rid of things you don't need, cleaning the dust, maybe saging a little bit. This is definitely about taking care of your home, though. Taking care of your home and making it ready and making it, making yourself in alignment with your own energy so you can really get focused and creative. Coming apart. This is also this coming apart is kind of like preparing yourself to really just kind of dive into the cracks of yourself, of your psyche, of your spirituality, coming back into a spiritual connection, a psychic connection, a creative connection with the source. So things might start to, like, it seems like things inside of you might start to break apart, and you might not really understand everything of what you're seeing or feeling. I'm definitely feeling this is like there might be a lot of energy that's going to become channeled your way. A lot of spiritual, creative energy that's going to want to push through and make itself known to you. This is very much about this Aquarius energy. This is like your higher mind wanting to come through and talk to you. Five of Pentacles. This is Mercury and Taurus. Let's see. We have Taurus in your third house. Yeah. So remember earlier when I was saying there could be somebody who reaches out to you. You could have a friend who's struggling. You might have a friend who's struggling right now, okay? And they're like reaching out to you. Maybe they need a friend, someone to lean on, someone who makes them feel secure. This could also be you, but I see this more as maybe a friend coming towards you and looking to you for some support and guidance, some spiritual support and some spiritual guidance. They could be feeling a little lost or a little stuck right now. Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo. Leo is in your sixth house of daily routines. You're feeling protective of your energy though, okay? You're really working hard to protect your energy, to clear your space, to cleanse yourself spiritually, to be more in line and in tune with your destiny, with your path. And you're a little like, you know, you have an unconditional heart, you have compassion, you have love, but you're also feeling kind of defensive of your energy. You don't want to give away too much of that energy, because then there's going to be nothing left for you, okay? You still need to be able to take care of yourself. And then we have the Justice card, which is Libra. So this is your eighth house of death, rebirth, and transformation, okay? So this is, you know, so you're going to get your justice. You know, the universe is, if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't put yourself first and your own spiritual needs, the universe is going to come in and like kind of like make, you know, do it for you. The universe is going to make sure that you stay in line with your own spiritual nature, with your own sense of self, and with what you need to do for you. Okay, so this is Uranus. This is the universe having your back. This Libra, harmony, balanced energy in your eighth house of transformation. So it can be a smoother experience for you. Five of Swords is going to be Venus in Aquarius. So we're talking Aquarius energy over here. And Venus is going to be in Capricorn in your 11th house. Okay, so yeah, so there could, you know, if your friend, if someone kind of tries to deceive you or make you feel bad for not being there for them, don't cave in, because someone might try to kind of like come in a way that's a little like sneaky, you know, in a way that can really hurt you emotionally if you're not careful. So be careful with some hidden energies, okay? Be careful with some hidden energies around you. It could also be someone who might have a love interest. They could be interested in you romantically, and they're kind of like sneaking around, maybe spying on you a little bit, kind of coming in a way that isn't entirely straightforward. It's a little like ghosty. It's a little shadowy. So just kind of, you know, and clearing out your energy, clearing out your home, clearing out that space that is in your home in a way that will make you feel better, that's going to help keep this type of energy at bay, and it's going to help you detect this energy more. If you accumulate darker energy in your home environment, in your safe space, and you allow it to come in, the energy is going to be more likely to enter your space. Any darker energies, any looming energies, secretive type of energies, it's going to be more likely to penetrate your home. Four of Cups is going to be the moon in Cancer. This is your 5th house. So just taking the time to meditate, taking the time that you need. Don't feel like you're obligated to anyone. Take the time you need for yourself to meditate, to get focused on your creative path, to get focused on the journey that you want to set for yourself, whether it's artistic, whether it's spiritual, whatever it may be. But just like allowing yourself to stay centered and stay on your path, to reflect, you know, whether it's like needing to reflect on your childhood, whether it's needing to just kind of take that time to feel some of the things that you're feeling. Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, I feel like this Wheel of Fortune comes up a lot for you. And then things are going to change, okay? So towards the end of the month, things are really going to start turning in your favor, okay? Once we hit Aquarius season. This Wheel of Fortune, this is Jupiter energy. Things are going to start to expand. You're going to have visions. You're going to have ideas. There's going to be a lot of beautiful, beautiful energy taking place towards the end of the month, especially. It could be in your dreams. It could be in your visions. It could be through your creativity. Or just kind of like random little epiphanies that you have throughout the day. But it's going to set you on your path. It's going to set you on your spiritual path and in the direction that you need to go. All right, Pisces, so this is your reading for January 2021. I hope this helped for you. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this reading, if you like my style, please like, subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to be doing a mid-January 2021. I also started a new series called Get to Know Me Through Astrology. So if you want to get to know me a little bit better on a personal level, I share some of my stories. And it's a 12 video series. So I posted the first video already for my 10th house. And I kind of just dive into my natal chart. I show you how I interpret my own natal chart, how I analyze it. I talk a little bit about planetary positions and aspects, and what they mean in regards to the houses and how I interpret it. Okay, so if you're beginning your journey through astrology and you kind of want to see how other people dive into natal chart analysis, you can check that out below. So the link is going to be in the description box. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. And I hope the next day of 2020, going into 2021, is going to be good. And yeah, that's it. Bye, guys. I'll see you next time.